The attic was always Hannah's sanctuary. Dust motes danced in the sunlight filtering through the grimy window panes. Musty books, remnants of bygone eras, lined the shelves, whispering tales of adventure and romance. Hannah, a girl of 15 with ink-stained fingers and a thirst for stories, felt most at home amidst the forgotten treasures. It was on a sweltering summer afternoon, while rummaging through a trunk filled with yellowed linens and moth-eaten shawls, that she stumbled upon it. A leather-bound diary, its cover smooth and cool to the touch. Intrigued, Hannah settled down on a dusty trunk, her fingers tracing the delicate embossing on the diary's cover. As she opened it, a musty scent, redolent of old paper and time itself, wafted up, enveloping her in its embrace. The first few pages were filled with elegant, looping handwriting that spoke of a time long past. The words detailed the mundane yet fascinating life of a young man named Samuel, living in the same town but over a century ago. Hannah was captivated. Every word she read breathed life into Samuel's world, a world on the cusp of change, of horse-drawn carriages and gaslight romance. She found herself looking forward to her daily rendezvous with the diary, lost in Samuel's world, her heart resonating with his hopes, dreams and fears. She felt an inexplicable connection with this boy from the past, a kinship that transcended time. It was on one such afternoon, while poring over Samuel's account of a local fair, that Hannah impulsively wrote in the diary. She penned down her thoughts, her own experiences in her time, a whimsical attempt to bridge the century that separated them. Little did she know, this act of spontaneity would change everything. The next day, Hannah raced to the attic, a knot of anticipation tightening in her stomach. She found the diary lying open on the floor as if dropped in haste. Her heart pounded as her eyes skimmed the page. Beneath her entry, in a handwriting so similar yet starkly different, was a reply. Samuel had responded. He expressed his astonishment, his disbelief at the impossible occurrence. His words were filled with a mixture of awe and trepidation, mirroring Hannah's own emotions. This marked the beginning of an extraordinary correspondence. They wrote about their lives, their dreams, their fears, their worlds, so different, yet connected by this invisible thread of shared confidences. Hannah learned about Samuel's world, the cobblestone streets lit by flickering gaslights, the horse-drawn carriages rattling down the lanes, the excitement of a new invention called the telephone. Samuel, in turn, was fascinated by Hannah's accounts of a world of cars that moved without horses, of flying machines that defied gravity, of a device called a computer that held a universe of information. Their exchanges weren't all light-hearted. They shared their anxieties, their heartbreaks, their small triumphs. Hannah confided in Samuel about her struggles to fit in, her yearning for a kindred spirit. Samuel, in return, shared his fears about the future, his uncertainties in a world on the brink of massive change. With each passing day, their bond deepened, their connection solidifying into something beyond friendship. It was a love story written in ink and longing, transcending the boundaries of time. As their bond deepened, so did their longing to be together. The diary became a tangible symbol of their connection, a bridge across time. They yearned to reach through the pages, to touch, to feel, to truly be with each other. They pored over history books, searching for any event, any anomaly, any instance where the veil between their times might have thinned, allowing their paths to intersect. The possibility, however remote, fueled their hope. Late one night, while poring over an old map of the town, Hannah noticed a peculiar detail. A small, secluded grove of ancient oaks, marked as Whispering Woods, was present in both their times. Could this be their chance? They decided to meet at the grove, each hoping against hope that the magic of their bond might find a way. At the appointed time, Hannah stood at the edge of the Whispering Woods, her heart pounding a frantic rhythm against her ribs. The wind rustled through the leaves, whispering secrets from a time beyond memory. Samuel, too, stood on the precipice of the woods, a century earlier, his heart echoing Hannah's. They called out to each other, their voices laden with longing and desperation, each syllable a prayer carried on the wind. Despite their shared yearning, despite their efforts, the barrier of time held strong. The magic of the diary, it seemed, could only bridge their thoughts, their emotions, not the physicality of their existence. The realization, as crushing as it was, brought with it a sense of acceptance. They were two souls destined to dance on the fringes of time, their love story forever etched in the pages of a centuries-old diary. They continued to write, their letters taking on a bittersweet tone, their words imbued with a love that defied the boundaries of time but acknowledged the reality of their situation. The diary remained their sanctuary, a testament to a love story that transcended the conventional, a bond forged in ink and longing, forever bound by the threads of fate and the magic woven into the very fabric of time.